ready to match the stars. Dick Martin, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rager.
We're all ready for... Hello, celebrities. What are you, you're waving your hand.
Oh, I was just waving to
you're
America.
Just waving to everybody. Good.
Oh, but I love your suit.
Thank you. It's the first time I've worn it. Isn't it splendid?
Oh. Does she look smart? I mean, does he look smart in that?
A double-breasted vest.
A double-breasted vest.
And the old school tie.
Very nice.
Veritable beige buck.
A veritable who?
Beige buck.
Beige buck, right. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
Would you join me in greeting the current champ, Lita Jackson?
Yes.
Buzz Bar Club. Thank you. Now, when the time expired last time, she had done the first part of the audience match and won the $500. That means she will now be playing for $5,000. You ready for that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll find out who the person you will be playing with will be in a moment or so, but first we got to do a little business with the man. Here it is. Hello there. Are you ready? Okay. Now, in order to get the $5,000, you have to match one celebrity exactly. And you have to choose one now.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, here we go. He is ready. Are you ready? Here it is. Good luck to you. Walt blank. That's W-A-L-T blank. Now, Lita, give us the answer that he's written on the card, and we give you the $5,000. What do you say to that, Walt?
Disney.
Disney. Make it sound as if there's only one Walt in the world.
There's Walt Whitman.
Walt Frazier's going to be unhappy to hear that they all screaming, only one Walt in the world. Could you think of another Walt?
That's the only one that you thought of.
Walt Frazier?
Throw it away.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, you now have $6,200. How do you feel?
Oh, fantastic.
Good for you. Let's meet your new player. Here comes Stephen Voss. Well, anytime you're ready, we'll have a word from Stephen Voss. Well, wait a minute now. Hold on. Stephen, what's your problem back there?
There he is.
Yeah. Hello, Steve.
How do you do?
I thought you got lost there for a second there.
I think I did.
How are you?
How you doing?
She's very happy, isn't she? She has $6,200, Stephen Voss. Tell us about you a little bit.
I'm from America's finest city, San Diego. And I'm a singer-songwriter.
Yeah?
Going to be a star someday, come back, sit next to Brett on the celebrity side.
Really?
Oh, I certainly hope so.
That's nice. Yeah.
And as a hobby, I have an interest in a business in San Diego that we rent coffins to parties and things such as that. Birthday parties,
The
Halloween,
practical
of course.
jokers and people like that?
Crazy people.
Oh, yes. I would think so. I would hope so. Do you make a living out of that?
No, singer-songwriter is where I make my living.
I see. Okay. Good luck, Stephen. Nice to have you here with us. Now we'll begin by asking you if you want A or B.
A, please.
A. Okay, A says, the druggist said, boy, did I make a lot of money today. King Kong came in and I sold him 3 cases of blank. Druggist is speaking. This fellow owns this drugstore. He says, boy, did I make a lot of money today. King Kong came in, I sold him 3 cases of blank.
3 cases of blank.
Yes.
King Kong came. I sold him 3 cases.
King Kong came in, sold him 3 cases of blank. That's what the druggist said.
Hand that to Richard.
All right. There's a little note for you.
Thank you.
From your friend. So now we come over here to Stephen. Wait a minute. Put the listen, if you're finished, that's it. That's the idea. All right, Steve. The druggist said, boy, did I make a lot of money today. King Kong came in. I sold him 3 cases of blank.
Can't touch that one. Aspirin.
Aspirin. No, I wouldn't boo, you know, because he had a lot of trouble. They were trying to get him down off the Empire State Building and all that. And you never know, some weirdo over here might say aspirin and he could score. Yes.
Aspirin.
Aspirin!
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. That says aspirin. I'll be darned. Well, what I tell you, you see, you never know about these weirdos over here. What do you say?
Well, with my answer, he's not going to need the aspirin.
He's
sold
not.
him 3 cases of saltpeter.
Well. Well, Fay Ray is going to be very unhappy to hear about that. Or
Sulking again, I see.
no, he's not sulking.
Well,
He's
May
thinking.
10th starts Safe Coast Guard Auxiliary
Now,
Boating
how did
Week.
you
Oh,
segue
yes.
into
Yes,
that?
I'll tell you how, because I'd like to take a few of yous out on the water. That was a segue. Head and Shoulders.
Head and shoulders. Can you imagine King Kong going in and getting 3 cases of Head and Shoulders and putting it all over his body? What do you say?
I say that he was getting bald and he had to get some hair tonic.
Hair tonic. For his knees and every place.
The whole
huh?
thing.
Yeah. Okay, Richard?
Dandruff shampoo.
Dandruff shampoo. Stephen Voss is looking for a little aspirin.
Uppers.
Uppers.
Well, you had to get up that
Yeah,
building,
that's
don't
right,
you know?
to get up the building.
Oh, yes.
Listen, medically, is there a doctor in the house? Are aspirins uppers? No?
No.
They're not. Okay.
800 doctors are out there. Isn't
Yeah.
that amazing?
I was just trying to sneak another one there for you, but I failed there.
Oh,
But-
well.
So you did one. That's not bad, is it? Well, it's not good, but it's not bad at all. We'll get back to him in a moment. Right now, this.
You're watching Comedy Gold.
Yes. Here we go. Round 1. Lita, this is yours. Remember, it's a round oneer. Muggsy said, yeah, I should have known that painting was a forgery. Instead of a rocking chair, Whistler's mother was sitting on a blank. I should have known that painting was a forgery. Instead of a rocking chair, Whistler's mother was sitting on a blank.
Oh! Gotcha.
Okay. Lita, we're not quite ready for you. Because I don't see all of the lights on over there. Brett's
My
light
light
is
is
now
on.
Charles, light up your light.
Charles, darling.
Okay. Muggsy said, I should have known that painting was a forgery. Instead of a rocking chair, Whistler's mother was sitting on a blank.
A box.
A box. I think you just lost them. They weren't too thrilled with that. She said a box. What do you-
Well, I almost have a match. I have park bench.
Park bench. Close.
Close.
Yes. Hello there.
Hello, darling.
What do you say?
I said you were sitting on a beach chair.
Beach chair. Well, we still don't have a box, do we? Charles? Cut.
Boy, Sarah Vaughan must be just so jealous of that. This could be a match. John's seat.
John's seat.
A box and a John seat.
Well, you want to talk about it?
Arlene, instead of a rocking chair, Whistler's mother was sitting on a...
She had to get up very quickly because she was sitting on a tack.
That would hurt.
Yes.
Yes, show us your card.
A horse.
On a horse.
Walking.
Really?
Yeah.
Whistler's mother, that sweet old lady.
Came third.
Oh, that's nice.
Back to the show.
Yes. Good odds.
Yeah.
Splendid. Yes, ma'am.
You want to discuss odds?
Yes.
I didn't think so. This may be a match.
No, not a chance.
A Kawasaki.
A Kawasaki. Close. Boy, that's closer than anybody came. So, there we are at the end of round one. It's 1-0. Favor of Stephen Voss. He may have A or B.
A, please.
All right, Steve, let's see where that holds for you. Dick, you do not play. Tom said, I went to the world's worst restaurant. It's bad enough when a waiter puts his thumb in the soup, but at this place, the waiter put his blank in the soup. Bad enough when he puts his thumb in the soup, but in this place, the waiter put his blank in the soup. All right? Okay. Stephen Townsend, I went to the world's worst restaurant. It's bad enough when a waiter puts his thumb in the soup, but at this place, the waiter put his blank in the soup.
Foot.
Foot. Not bad, huh? Freddie said foot. Foot in the soup.
Yeah, it's called hoof and foot disease.
Oh, yeah. All right, Steve, you got two now. Show us your foot.
No, I think this is a match. Serious. I know you like to get upset about all these things, but I really think this is a match. Foot.
Yeah. Close enough, so we'll allow it. Bad enough when a waiter puts his thumb in the soup, but at this place he puts his foot in the soup.
He was working his way down. He had his hand in first.
His hand. No, we're looking for a foot. We do not accept hand.
I have a toe.
Toe. Gotcha. All right, now the bad news, Steve. Don't cry. Don't cry, Patti. I hate to see a woman cry on camera.
The waiter put his busboy in the soup.
Oh, my dear. I hope he cooled it off first with a few cubes. Wouldn't that hurt?
Oh, ugly sight.
Yes. Made it very tasty, though. And he was a cute... Well, listen, you've got to go to work here, don't you now? What do you got there? You got a 4 to tie and 5 to win. Sally said, last year I saw a really interesting football game.
Yeah.
Because when Joe Namath ran onto the field, he was wearing blank. Really interesting football game. Because when Joe Namath ran onto the field, he was wearing blank. Yes. Okay. Good. It works in all cases. Now, here we go, Lita. Sally said, last year I saw a really interesting football game because when Joe Namath ran onto the field, he was wearing blank.
Pantyhose.
Pantyhose. By Jove, I think she got it.
Joe's kinky habits are known to everyone. Pantyhose.
Oh! Well, what do you say?
I think Joe Namath is cute. I wish he'd come and do our show.
Yeah, Joe, how come you don't come and do our show?
Come do our show. You'll have a swell time, Joe.
You
Trust
can't.
me.
You don't have to wear the pantyhose. You know, anything you want.
Anything you want.
Right.
You can wear your maiden form bra. Huh?
Right.
I said pantyhose.
Oh, he said that. Score is now 4-2. Charles? They do creep up on you, don't they?
Oh, God.
Pantyhose.
Pantyhose, 4-3. Show us your pantyhose.
Suppose pantyhose.
Suppose.
They're pantyhose. I wear them.
Well,
They're pantyhose.
they make suppose for men too, don't they? That just come to your thighs.
No, pantyhose.
Oh, really?
The whole thing. Honestly.
I thought it was we're two different brands.
People are revolting.
I said as soon as I saw them. All right, Richard, we're looking for some pantyhose.
You got it.
You got it. Tie score. Now the question from you, Patti. Do we go to a tiebreaker, or does Lita win her third game? That is the question.
Terribly Elizabethan of you. I meant well. I said zilch.
Zilch! Went out there naked. Yes, old Joe would do that. Now we go to a tiebreaker. Not right now, because we got some other things to do, and then we'll go to a tiebreaker. Watch it.
Today's consolation prizes are first from Kinney Shoes, the great American shoe store, and up to the minute selection of fashion footwear. Kinney Shoes not only fit your feet, they fit your life. And from Amity, a woman's two-piece ensemble, including key case and Amity's credit, featuring 10 card pockets, framed coin purse, multi-view card case, and deep bill pocket. And a tote from Hawaiian Tropic. Natural tanning lotions and oils, scent of the coconut, tan of the islands, Hawaiian Tropic. And a serving bowl, and natural-style Mott's applesauce without added sugar or preservatives for those preferring natural-style foods, low in calories. Moving right along now, the star of our show, Gene Reagan.
Thank you, Johnny O. Here we go. Now we'll turn off these lights here and go to a tiebreaker. One for each. The one who's matched the most will be the winner. Stephen, you may have A or B again.
A once more, please.
A it is. Once more into the breach with A. George said, I just took a ride with the world's worst cab driver. I should have known he was a lousy driver. The statue on his dashboard was wearing a blank. Took a ride with the world's worst cab driver. I should have known he was a lousy driver because the statue on his dashboard was wearing a blank. You know those little magnetic statues they put on the dashboard?
I got it. My brain is just snapping along.
Statue was wearing a blank.
Oh, that's nice, too.
Yes, you bet. Okay. All right, Stephen. George said, I just took a ride with the world's worst cab driver. I should have known he was a lousy driver because the statue on the dashboard was wearing a blank.
Neck brace.
A neck brace.
Whiplash, neck brace.
Yes. You are a good songwriter, and you do not depend on us for your income here, do you, Stephen? Well, hello there, Dick.
Hi, Gene.
How are you?
Not too badly
Good.
myself.
May I see yours?
Safety belt.
Safety belt or seat belt. That would be the logical thing. A restraining device, yes?
Well, I thought he was hanging, you know.
Oh, yeah, instead of a magnetic one on the dashboard.
I thought it was, and so I said crash helmet.
Crash helmet, that would be safe, too. Charles?
Don't despair, Stephen. Whiplash brace.
Whiplash brace. You got one, Steve. Okay, the statue on the dashboard was wearing a...
Well, it was a lady, and she was wearing a bra.
Oh. That would be protective.
Didn't understand the question.
I didn't know.
A blindfold.
A blindfold. I don't want to know what happened. Yes?
In honor of Kuda Bucks, 2 blindfolds.
2 blindfolds. Okay, so there you have 1. Now let's see what we've got for you, Lita. Here it is. Hey, have you heard about Diane Keaton's latest movie? No. Here it is. She falls in love with a dentist. It's called Looking for Mr. Goodblank. Diane Keaton's latest movie falls in love with a dentist, and the picture's called Looking for Mr. Goodblank. All right. That's okay. Right. Quickly, Charles. Thank you. All right, Lita. Have you heard about Diane Keaton's latest movie? Here it is. She falls in love with a dentist, and the movie is called Looking for Mr. Good Blank.
Tooth.
Looking for Mr. Good Tooth. All right, Dick. What have you got there?
Teeth.
Teeth. There's one for her, tie score. One more tooth and/or teeth will win the game for her.
Steven, I'm sorry. Tooth.
Tooth and ink wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Red claws there. Okay. Take your place there. We'll say goodbye to Stephen Voss, and many gifts will come your way
Thank
from
you.
Match Game 78. Thank you, Stephen Voss. While we're spinning him off, here's a little message for you. Tune in next time for these stars.
Don Sutton, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Patti Gaston, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
Steve Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Goodbye. You were wonderful.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Brooks and Bill Taubman production.